Hello everyone and welcome to Genshin Impact. It feels like it's been a while. I don't think it really has. It just feels like it. You know? Summer is going by so fast, but at the same time so slow. You know what I mean? We're gonna do Kazuha's story quest. Also, I got a 5-star. Not Kazuha, but Jean! Look at her. She's so pretty.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I still can't accept it.
Well, keep your chin up. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Still need to find that god. You know, the unknown god. Is that what we're talking about, right?
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother
Yes,
away
that
in the
that
first
god.
place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answers from her. Is that where our journey ends? Oh my god. You know at the beginning of the cutscene, she said, Outlanders, your journey ends here. That better be the end.
Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons.
So next, the Electro Archon.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhang said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Hatsuko in Lea Harbor. She's from Inazuma.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
Hello was perfectly fine, but good fortune, I guess.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person.
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Oh.
Huh. Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of it?
She got lucky.
In the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Oh boy.
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end.
Oh.
Then, I blacked out.
Oh.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from Liyue save you?
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku decree.
Psh,
closed
no
nation
problem.
policy of Inazuma.
I can take them.
And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
No, I won't let them.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But they have Rito.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
Ugh.
If you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Okay.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant.
What, you're floating? How is that possible?
Fleet, if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou,
Ah,
then the hardest
Beidou!
part will be out of
Yay!
the way.
Let's give it a
The
try.
Alcor is the flagship of the Krex fleet.
Yeah.
No time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Let's glide on over. Excuse me, I'm just gonna, like, waltz my way into your ship without permission. I'm friendly, I swear. Beto and Kazuha!
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Hi.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
Dang, the reputation precedes me.
Ningguang told me about you.
Ningguang?
A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Wow.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person.
Well,
Judging
here I
by the
am.
clothes on your back and this floating thing.
Floating.
That time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Oh boy, you and Mona would get along very well. Is this guy a bard by any chance?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
Oh wait,
This
really?
young man is Kaidahara Kazuha.
I thought he was a samurai.
temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
Like
With
Albedo.
this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
That's
Hey,
true.
You don't want to pass
He
this
speaks
opportunity up too
truth.
easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a
Ooh.
whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
Ooh, that sounds
There are two
exciting.
important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters.
I
We
want to
those with
compete.
real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Oh.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision.
Oh.
Otherwise, things get a little
What
one-sided.
do you mean I don't have a vision? That's so weird. I forgot that I don't have one. But I still use vision, like, stuff.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Alright,
Get
tell me.
this. It's a Masterless Vision.
What?
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
What?
The
How?
tournament champion can read
How do you have that?
vision. It belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Not interested.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
I don't want to,
Well,
I
why didn't
have
you
to.
say so. Inazuma, no sweat. In
No
that
sweat.
case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Well, I still have to do it. Well, you didn't even give me a choice, but okay.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Bruh, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
The
I
more
guess it's
talent we have, the
okay.
better.
I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
I have full
To the tournament arena in
confidence,
Booyon's
alright?
Stone Forest.
I'm good.
Kazuha and I will be over soon.
Alright, I think we're here. Because I see a lot of
Before
people.
we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
A bunch of bozos,
Said
that's
that
what.
They had to be renowned fighters.
I don't know these people, so they're not renowned enough.
Hello, are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
Looks like
You
it.
bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
Hey, don't judge me.
It's a comprehensive test of fighting ability.
You are
Anyone who turns up for
underestimating
show
my
must gotta get
power.
their butt handed to them.
Are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
You... Nonsense.
Alright. Let's see what you got.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yeah.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament
that's
is
true.
more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the Masterless Vision.
Yeah, you're not
Exactly.
gonna get that.
With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This
Man, you don't need a
master of yours
vision.
Must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills
What?
are unparalleled. Liang
Doesn't
and I-
ring a bell, bro.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently.
Bruh. Good grief. Bunch of idiots. Those people thought that getting a vision would help them at martial arts. It doesn't do anything martial arts.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Oh yeah? Are you a bully?
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Why do you got such an obnoxious voice? I just want to punch him.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become a hero? I think he wants to become a villain.
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Well, you're
I know
failing.
how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course,
A jerk?
I've never let the praise get to my head. I know I
Really?
haven't reached perfection yet. Because there's
Really?
one
Because I
thing
feel
I'm
like
still
I feel
missing.
like the praise got to
A
you.
vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned
That's
fighter?
not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me.
What
So
the
they've already
frick, bro? I
also
hate
brought
him.
along a bit of an entourage for moral support.
You
It's
brought
such a
one
blessing,
dude.
really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
No one likes
Of
you.
course-
So, to recap,
Oh.
we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for their kung fu classes, and a guy who's just really average.
Great. Sounds like we're gonna
Jinx a
win.
Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm fit.
Wait, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
No.
Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
That's correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, we got a Kaching fan.
I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Oh my god.
You're aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
So, Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
Yeah.
So Paimon
Even I
you
forgot.
probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Yeah, it might look like I'm
In
cheating.
any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Yep.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her
Good
first
thing I have the
bout
Traveler
begins-
built.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Wait, that was it.
Well, now that we've won, she'll probably
Wait, that was it? Okay. I didn't hurt him too badly, did I? I didn't even realize I won.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So,
Oh.
what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
I did.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Yeah, I don't want to
Well,
kill him.
I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun. But
Yeah, that was
I guess I shouldn't
pretty
put you on.
sad.
You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a
Oh.
few top-tier fighters
Didn't
among
know I was so popular.
them. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one
Alright.
thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to
Oh.
mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Yep.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Okay, cool. Who am I don't even know who I'm fighting. Talk to Juhan again and enter the next round.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do
Nah.
not doubt your abilities, but
I don't care.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Thank you, Paimon. You're my biggest cheerleader. I'm ready.
okay, follow me.
At last, the
Bruh,
moment
the
we've all been
average
waiting
dude?
for. The semifinals have begun.
Oh, he
Who's
could
it gonna
have a
be
real
this
punch.
time? The hero?
He
or
put in
the
a real
dark
punch.
horse?
But it's still not that bad.
You're a strong
bruh,
opponent.
that was sad.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask around. See what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Hello.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Thank you,
I
man.
myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If
Hey,
only I
it
could
wasn't the
advance one more
first,
round.
so...
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Okay.
I wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something you. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and what's
I
the
know
matter?
that.
Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better be safe and
If that
sorry.
is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly
what?
introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup.
I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your
Oh.
talents, A few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Is this
to bring your
allowed?
opponent down.
Are you allowed to give me
Hang
this
on.
information?
Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Yeah, this seems a
Gathering
little...
intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy.
Does he
Besides,
know
our
me?
favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
Oh,
However,
you could see
there is
it.
only so
Okay.
much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense
What are you,
that many
Sherlock
things will come
Holmes?
with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Follow Kazuha to a more peaceful location. Yeah, this is more peaceful. Like the beach. What do you have to say?
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Oh, so you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yeah, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
Well, we have to.
My humble abilities
He
are
knows.
negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
We're gonna go defeat something. I kind of want to fight him, but alright.
Access denied.
It's called Elements with a Bow. Oh, shoot.
Barbados.
I did bring my a pyro, okay. If I had Yomiya, she would be on the waifu team for pyro.
Cut to the chase.
I like how I wanted to evaluate my elemental abilities, then I just show up with a bunch of different characters and use their elements.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
It's not that weird, this is fascinating stuff.
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
Ooh.
And what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions.
That is very interesting.
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
Yeah.
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably.
Yep.
Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Ooh.
In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time.
That's probably why there aren't very many
we can
electro
infer
characters.
something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Oh?
The time for your match is approaching.
What was that, bro? Sounded kind of threatening.
Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Yay!
I've been waiting for this moment.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Oh.
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous
Did he get
rounds.
scared?
This is the finals.
Wait, maybe this is the
Apologies.
surprise.
Just sit tight.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this.
Yeah.
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Trevor, come with us.
No, he didn't take it, did he? No. Oh, shoot.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Oh, shoot.
The vision is missing.
He stole it.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Wow, he's so demanding. Alright. I think
A wind current?
the dude we were gonna fight is definitely the one who took it.
Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
You got it. Fatui? You wanted the Fatui?
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I'll just smack him anyway.
I heard it. The
Ow.
moment it was stolen.
Or he smacks me, I guess.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see. Shortly.
Such a fun story quest so far. Hey! Treasure order!
You caught up with me?
Fatui!
How is that possible?
You're dead. Oh, treasure order! Knew it.
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Get
No
him!
boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
Nah, the
This
guns
has
don't
nothing
like
to
you.
do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed, stealth, and style.
Dang!
You!
Most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals,
I
knew
knew
that I
it.
didn't stand a chance. But I
So
wasn't
you
about to
just
give, since there
took
was no
it.
use in trying to face you in the match. I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
There will be consequences if you resist any further.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let... What do you mean an empty threat, bro? I was literally going to fight you in the arena. What do you mean?
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the
This
Crux
guy
Squad.
is harsh.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Dang.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far.
I love it. No, let him do it. Let him do it. I want it.
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Alright, do it. I can use my elements too. Look where this is getting you. Ha! That was funny.
Hear me.
Nope. You don't even get to hide because I froze you. Yep. Yeah.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
No.
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? To you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
Why is he smiling?
No need for
What the frick? This dude is
Thank you for
insane.
releasing me. You truly are generous.
Kazua's a bit scary.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Oh.
Trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others.
What do you mean? You're
Just
literally
testing all
smiling.
possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear.
In the movies, not in real life.
Opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
Ah, you
But
wished.
unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
I understand.
I've tried many other methods in the past.
It
Though
was
few tales tell of
smart
them after
and
seeing
very
you plant
interesting.
multiple elements.
This
I figured
is-
that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Yeah.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
Wait, what? Did you really see the Vision Hunters defeat the Musono Hitotachi? That was incredible. How did you know? I heard it. I saw 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 it
In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Wow.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
That's dark.
As a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh.
It seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
But we need
Captain Beta
her.
was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another. One who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened?
Yep.
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Yay! No one's here to celebrate with me.
Not like this.
Yeah, it's pretty
It doesn't
disappointing.
matter.
Though Captain Beta is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
Good.
But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip.
Will you join me?
In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
She sounds
Suffice
super
it to say that if
scary
you
and
wish to
dangerous,
journey
and
to
I'm
Inazuma,
hyped.
the Alcor will need
I want to fight her.
You will be notified once all the preparations have
Can
come
she
up.
be a boss, please?
Meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Oh.
I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
That's so sad.
You'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Wow. Was that it? Wow. That concludes this video. That was a really good story quest. It was just all around really fun, and Kazu's an interesting character. I really liked it. A lot of these story quests can be kind of boring, especially with all the talking, but like personally, this was quite interesting. So, yeah. Very nice. That'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching.